Your next candidate, Gregory, Jreg, Guevara.
Hi, my name is Gregory Jreg Guevara, and I'm running for mayor of Ottawa, Ontario. Guys, we're not doing so hot right now. Things are they're just not as great as they could be. The first thing I propose is an auto wall around Ottawa, Ontario. A big wall!
Big wall! Why are they saying big wall?
So I'm gonna pick my words carefully here, okay? When I say I am unironically an anti-centrist, I don't mean, I unironically advocate for violence. I don't want you to go out into the street and punch a centrist in the face. I have a more metaphorical definition legally of centricide, and it's more like, as time goes on, it's more descriptive than anything. If you've ever read accelerationist literature, it's more of a description of how things are going rather than a prescription of what should be done about it. I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. If you look at my very first anti-centrism video, I think I literally imply that I'm a centrist, like very heavily, throughout the whole thing. I think I might have outright said so. It's kind of baffling to me how I've fooled so many people into thinking that I was not a centrist. So okay, let me break this down for you. Satire is when you say the opposite of what you mean for effect. It's like I'm being ironic for a point.
I hope you don't take anything I'm saying to heart. I hope you don't listen to anything I'm saying. Every time I make an affirmative statement, I feel the words wanting to crawl back down my throat. Some zeros and ones crossing in my head. I hope you don't take any of this seriously. But really,
Irony is not the way out. Irony is an exit sign leading back to the entrance. Irony is not an escape from the machine. Irony is the machine.
Hi everybody. I'm making this video to let you know that after a lot of introspection and deliberation, I have decided to finally end the bit.
Guys, it's become extremely clear to me that several of you have developed an unhealthy parasocial attachment to me. For the last time, you cannot extrapolate an individual's personality from the things that they say online. You guys are getting attached to a delusion.
I made a list of all the social relationships that we're missing and that we don't even know that we're missing.
It's important for you to know these labels so you can incorporate them and use them in your own life, all right? So depression. Basically, depression is, what's the point? Online labels are created by a stereotype perpetuated on the internet. Those susceptible to the brainworm are hijacked by said label. They slowly grow to embody this stereotype to reinforce the identity label. And that's a good thing!
So for a little over a year on my channel, I spoke pretty openly about mental illness, which is a topic that is pretty close to my heart. But in this era 3, I like to think we've moved past being mentally ill or neurodivergent and have reached a happy, well-adjusted era. But how did I get here? This may surprise you, but I wasn't actually always like this. I wasn't always J-regular. I struggled with mental illness for most of my life. However, I no longer feel like that, and in this video, I want to explain why. I know a lot of my videos can be dark and dour, and indeed, a lot of my videos in YouTube in general follow that mold. I know a lot of my videos can be dark and dour, and indeed, a lot of videos in YouTube in general can follow this mold. And I thought that this video could be a nice change of pace for the people who need to hear it. There are criminally few success stories when it comes to mental illness, and knowing this when I was younger, it really could have given me a lot of positivity in my life if I knew that this was possible, if this was the case. I'm making this video to let you know that if you're in a position where you feel like life is extremely difficult and that things aren't going to get better, I want you to use me as an example that your life can get better and that you should keep trying to make it better because it's entirely possible. I really did feel for a long period of life that things weren't going to get better for me, that I would wake up every day feeling little to no joy, going through my days in a malaise, a haze, not looking forward to my future, regretting my past, but all of that has changed now. All of that has changed. I want to do this in one take, so I'm gonna just go over there and zoom my script down. Bum, 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 bum. I can look you in the eyes and say, without a hint of irony or a shadow of my doubt, I can look you in the eyes and say without a hint of irony or a shadow of a doubt that despite, or maybe even because of my struggles, I have found peace, I have found energy, I have found happiness. This is because identify myself with having bipolar disorder, and thus I do not. That's how it works. Every time, every fucking time I'm in the throes of one of these, I really feel like I figured it out. When I do, I tend to turn on my camera, ramble incomprehensibly about what I figured out, and then look at the footage later on when I feel how I normally feel, and then delete it. I believe this notion that I am fixed now. I am fixed forever. This is going to continue indefinitely, but I am not stupid, and I am aware that that's not how it works. This is me at my most me. And I know who I am, and I know where I'm going, and I know what I'm doing, and I don't want to wear this. I don't want to wear.
This is very embarrassing. I wish I didn't do this. This is very embarrassing. I don't know. I think I was hot at the time. I think my body was running hot, so I found it more comfortable to take my shirt off. I really wish I didn't, but this is the rest of the video I do with my shirt off. And it comes in handy later on, you'll see why. But bear with me, because I really wish I didn't do that.
You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I say. You're not going to listen to me. Do whatever you want. I believe I'm cured so strongly because I want to be cured so badly. I want this to be the turning point fucking already. Fuck. I want to stop being like this. I want to stop needing to write this or film this or do whatever masturbation shit I'm doing right now. I want to be done. I'm not a teenager anymore. Come on. I'm an adult. This isn't quirky. It's not cool. It's sad. It's pathetic. I am fucking old, man. I look at myself in the mirror. I have wrinkles. Fuck, dude. I'm not a quirky teen. I cannot do this shit anymore. I have to just be an adult, a healthy human being. Never happens. It never happens because I got bad genes.
This doesn't feel like me. Like I don't really I don't resonate with this guy. I don't know who this is. I mean, I like it's like somebody you know, but it's not them.
I'm completely off script, ran out of script. That's fine. It's not good to have manic episodes. This was a tough pill for me to swallow, actually. I love I love having manic episodes, dude. I really enjoy them, and I don't get to feel good about my life very often, so it fucking hurts to end it.
I don't need to hear this. We don't need to hear this.
This video was my very best attempt at making an art piece about bipolar disorder or hypomania or whatever. And none of it was real. I was acting the whole time.
There we go. And that's that.